Good afternoon. I hope you had an enjoyable lunch. Before we begin, I have one announcement to make. The men's wedding band has been found. You can't just throw it off and say that's it. You can claim it in at the convention office at room 252. Now, if there's a finger missing with the band, hey, what can I say? It's now time to continue the business of this convention. I hereby call the business session back to order. At this time, I ask the Chair of the Credentials Committee, Dwight Phillips, to give his report.
In accordance with Article 4 of the Bylaws of Optimist International, Rule 5 of the Convention Rules, the committee wishes to amend the previous report. At this time, we have 437 clubs are qualified to cast 763 votes, and 537 delegates have been accredited. This concludes our report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Dwight. I will now hear the report of resolutions from the Governance Committee, Chair Jim Kondrasak. I'm going to finish. People aren't walking fast enough.
I'm back. Thank you, Mr. President. I want to remind everyone that our convention rules limit our discussion to only those resolutions presented by the committee. If you wish to speak during this discussion period, please remember to state your name and your club number or when you come to the microphone. Once again, Robert Doyle is available to translate any comments from French speakers into English. Our parliamentarian, past international president Bob Garner is present should his assistance be needed. Copies of the proposed resolutions that are being brought to the floor were made available to you earlier today. The first resolution was submitted by the Optimist Club of, JC, can you help me on that?
La Chine, Quebec.
Thank you. And the board asked the board to consider a bylaw to not penalize the club when it must delete a member who is deceased.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor of the amendment, please raise your voting cards. The resolution, please raise your card now. Please lower your cards. Those opposed? Resolution passes.
The next resolution was submitted by several Optimist clubs in Quebec West and Quebec East North Shore districts and asked the board to consider recognizing the first Thursday of February as Optimist Day.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor of the amendment, please raise your voting card and keep them up. Please lower your cards. Those opposed? Resolution passes. Jim?
The next resolution for your consideration was submitted by several clubs in the Central Ontario, Quebec West, Eastern Ontario, Quebec East and Arcadia, Quebec Centre, and Quebec South districts. It asked the board to consider and implement a child protection program for clubs.
Is there any discussion? We have somebody coming to the pro mic.
Claire Labrèche, Optimist Club, Montreal Antique, 50030. We have the duty to protect the children who are serving from sexual predators. I am fully in favor of this resolution and ask that the member of the board of Optimist International to provide our clubs with a well-structured risk management program to give us all the tools necessary who will exceed the policies listed in the note at the bottom of the resolution so we can protect children, our children, from sexual predators. Thank you.
Do we have any more discussion? All those in favor of the resolution, please raise your orange card. All those opposed? Resolution passed. Jim?
Our final resolution is from the Resolutions Committee. Whereas an enormous amount of work goes into planning and executing a convention of this magnitude, and whereas many of the tireless hours of work have been devoted by many staff members and volunteer groups, such as all the delegates attending this convention, the convention committee, the host area committee, and the many optimists who comprise the Ohio and Kentucky West Virginia districts. Therefore, be it resolved that the attendees of the 95th Optimist International Convention commend all the individuals that have worked hard to make this convention a success.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor, raise your orange card. All those opposed? Passed. Jim, please.
Mr. President, that concludes the resolutions report of the Governance Committee.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim, and to the committee of all, yourself and all the committee for your hard work you've done this year and also for the convention. I would now like to introduce the chair of the International Activities Committee, Mr. Miroslav Kudurenko, also known as Slocko.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President. And you're doing well with my name. I'm still working on it, so you're doing all right. I hope you all had a chance to stop by and at the Braggers Hall, where the clubs had an opportunity to brag about their best projects. The Braggers Hall gives other clubs a chance to pick up new ideas for their own use. Every year, those attending Braggers Hall vote for what they consider to be the best project in the Braggers Hall. The winning club receives a free registration to the Las Vegas convention next summer. I am pleased to announce that the club that received the most votes at this year's Braggers Hall was the Noon Optimist Club of Kettering, Ohio. Yes. We will be mailing a certificate for the free registration to that club. I didn't call you.
She sent me on out.
Yeah, I had nothing for you. Benefits of leadership. Recognizing outstanding club projects has been a decades-long function that the Community Projects Award Competition, or the CPA for short. That makes no sense at all. But districts honor those clubs whose community service projects stand out above all the rest. The winning district entries are then sent to a panel of judges of the Activities Committee who choose the winners of the 3 project categories. I want to recognize those judges who of course, judged this year. They are Simon Lanthier from Quebec, Jeanette Lloyd from Iowa, and Barb Skirto Sullivan from New York. This year, there are 3 new categories in which clubs could enter their projects. They were the Best in Writing Club Project, the Best in Film Club Project, and the Best Overall Youth Activity Club Project. I am pleased. I'm an ex-smoker. I am pleased to announce that the winner of the club Best in Writing Club Project is the High Noon Club of Kettering, Ohio, for its Divas Day Out project. No.
This all-female club thought it would be fun to plan a fundraising event to celebrate their inner diva. The 210 guests were greeted by club members and Brad Pitt. Bright pink boas were given to all, and they were invited to visit the 14 vendors displaying merchandise. The party was crashed by 2 suspicious-looking divas who might have been members of their rival club, the Dorwood Optimists, the men's club in town. Everyone was having a wonderful time when the MC announced that it was getting really hot in the room filled with divas. Suddenly, 3 local firefighters burst into the room with hoses ready to take care of any potential fires generated by the heat from all the divas. Divas Day Out resulted in a $2,500 donation to the Kettering Backpack Program, providing nutritious food to needy local students.
Okay, just wait there. Okay. The winner of the Best in Film project is the Evening Optimist Club of Albuquerque, New Mexico, for their The Forgotten project.
During the annual holiday season, many civic organizations have gift-giving programs that brighten those holidays for children in their community. Several years ago, Optimist Club member Leland Yates proposed that there is a large number of children who are virtually forgotten at this time of year. During his years as a cross-country bus driver, Leland saw the dispirited behavior of the many kids who, rather than being home enjoying Christmas with friends and family, are forced to travel during the holidays. His description of these experiences led the Evening Optimist Club of Albuquerque to believe that its members should do something that could lift the spirit of this forgotten group.
While most families opened presents left by Santa this morning, many were traveling, didn't get the chance to gather by the Christmas tree. But one local group made sure all kids had gifts to open this Christmas, even if they couldn't be home. Here's News 13's Katie Kim.
Coloring books, crayons, Play-Doh.
Welcome to Santa's Workshop, located not at the North Pole, but Albuquerque's downtown bus station.
These are going to kids that come in on the bus or the train through Albuquerque.
You can call Leland Yates Santa's helper. Yates and fellow members of Albuquerque's Evening Optimist Club have been stationed at the Greyhound stop all day yesterday and today, spreading a little Christmas cheer.
Thank you. Bye. Some are going from New York to LA or LA to New York, and it's real uncomfortable. It's not fun riding the bus, and it's almost traumatic.
And Yates would know.
I was a bus driver quite a few years ago, and I noticed that because I worked a lot over the holidays, and there were always kids there, and they just really didn't have a Christmas.
So members of the local service group are bringing Christmas to kids in transit. They prepared more than 120 gift bags filled with toys donated by other local groups.
There's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of just dead time when you travel where there's nothing to do. So, and a lot of people get on the bus with kids with nothing for them. And so this gives the kids something to do. It helps to make that time go a little bit short.
It was a welcome surprise to Raina McIntyre.
It's been over 24 hours of traveling with them, and it's rough.
McIntyre, her husband, and 4 kids rode the train from California. Christmas morning was spent passing time instead of opening presents.
Christmas is tight, like it is for a lot of people, so having something like this just to come to is it's amazing.
Katie Kim, KRQE News 13.
And the gift givers plan to stay at the station until presents ran out or when the last bus rolled in.
I know some people may object to having to leave the house on Christmas Day to go out and go down to the bus station. I think you'll find that this is something that your kids would certainly appreciate. You can give them a gift for Christmas, or your kids or grandchildren, and they'll probably forget it in a year or two, but this is something they'll never forget. They'll always remember you going down to the bus station, taking them down, letting them see these kids and what you're doing for the people. I think that means a lot. And also, you may need an excuse to get out of the house, too, so you've always got that. So if there are any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me or any of our members at the Evening Optimist Club in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thank you.
The complete version of the video can be found on our website, optimist.org. And the winner of the Best Youth Activity Club Project overall is the project we just viewed from the Evening Optimist Club of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Both of these clubs will receive a certificate honoring their achievements. The Noon Catering Club will receive a $500 check for their category, and the Evening Albuquerque Club will receive a Best in Film project and the Best Youth Activity project for $500 each. At this time, I would like to call on President St. Ange to come on stage and help me with this.
Representing the Noon Optimist Club of Kettering, Ohio, is Sue Armstrong. And accepting for the evening Optimist Club of Albuquerque is the New Mexico West Texas past governor, Joe Loya.
Every year, club presidents are encouraged to submit, I'm not done yet.
Just checking you out.
Every year, I was talking to JC. Every year, club presidents are encouraged to submit a report on the service activities by their clubs by completing the President's Pride Report online. This information helps the board and committees to analyze the effectiveness and popularity of the international service projects and gives us an idea about the kinds of projects clubs are involved in. As an incentive to get more clubs to complete the President's Pride Report, we randomly drew the names of 5 clubs that submitted the report this past year that were not either honor clubs or distinguished clubs. Those 5 clubs will each receive $100. And those 5 clubs are the Optimist Club of Claremont, Jamaica, the Optimist Club of Northeast Wichita, Kansas, the Optimist Club of Greenfield, Iowa, and the Optimist Club of Oshawa, Ontario. And another one, the Optimist Club of Bardstown, Kentucky. That makes 5. Congratulations to all of you. Further, the Childhood Cancer Campaign continues to generate a lot of support and enthusiasm. And this year, the CCC Ducks winged their way to Cincinnati. I hope you had a chance to visit them in the CCC Dry Duck Pond in the House of Optimism, and I hope you bought a raffle ticket to help support the CCC. Each duck has a number on its backside, and we're going to pull 3 of those lucky ducks from the duck pond, and the lucky optimist holding those numbers will win either third prize of $25, second prize of $50, or first prize of $100.
Yes.
At this time, let's go live to the duck pond, where Becky Disler, a member of the CCC advisory panel, waits to pull the lucky numbers from the water. And the third prize of $25 is for
number 264.
number whatever she said.
264.
Thank you. You're gonna have to bend over again. The $50 winner goes to
213.
213. And the big money goes to
$179.
oh, I missed it by only 10. Thank
the winner of my wonderful little duck that sings goes to Ted Gaffin, number 156. Thank you all.
Congratulations to all of our 4 winners. If you hold one of those winning numbers, except for Ted, get in touch with us after the session near the duck pond to claim your prizes, or your winnings rather. All the proceeds from the duck raffle will go to the Johns Hopkins and the Canadian Cancer Society. Before I say thank you, I want to say a special thank you to our staff liaison, Dana Thomas, who has kept all of us little ducklings in our committee in a row this whole year. With that, I want to thank all of you for your support.
Thank you, Stocko.
And now, please welcome the chair of the International Convention Committee, past International President Charles Wiles from Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the 95th Annual International Convention. Planning of this event started over a year ago. Many optimists and staff have been working hundreds of details necessary to bring this annual gathering of optimists together. I would like to take a few minutes to give recognition to some of those who have helped make this convention a success. Optimists from all across the Ohio district, as well as from the Kentucky-West Virginia district, just across the river in northern Kentucky, have been working tirelessly behind the scenes the last few days to carry out all of their plans. I would like to recognize the members of the host area committee at this time. Please remember that there are many more optimists involved than just those few who are coming on stage. Heading up the host area committee this year is Chair Sharon O'Neill. Appreciation Luncheon Chair Sue Armstrong. Members of the Appreciation Luncheon Committee, Ellen Brodigam and Jennifer Kendo. Youth Activities Chair, Mike Beavis, who was unable to, is that Mike? I think he's one ahead. Treasurer and Chili Fest Chair, Tom Jumer, who is also not able to be here this afternoon. Co-chair of the information booth, Darrell Basford. Ohio Governor Joe Madden. Ohio District First Partner Mary Madden, and other members of the host area team. Thanks to all of you and to everyone who's been involved. Let's give all of them another round of applause. If you visited the House of Optimism, you had the opportunity to play the exhibit hall game that matched U.S. presidents from Ohio. The winner of this raffle, I can't believe this, was Gene Pipes, an old friend. I emphasize old. We will be mailing the certificate for a free Las Vegas convention registration to Gene. And there was another raffle for a free registration, and the winner is Sherry Steffler. Sherry's certificate will also be sent to her. There is another group of Optimist volunteers who help make the convention run smoothly. They put a lot of time, most of it on their feet, attending events from early morning to late at night. But without their dedication, conventions just wouldn't run as smoothly as they do. Would all of our Sergeant-at-Arms, if you could turn the house lights up, they're all around the place, would all of our Sergeant-at-Arms stand and be recognized at this time? Now, there is a thankless job. They work really hard. Our convention ambassadors in each district do a great job of promoting the convention at their district meetings. Would all of the district convention ambassadors who are present please stand, and let's give them a round of applause. Any of you standing? Thank you. They did a great job this year because I am proud to report that a total of 1,041 people registered for this convention. To add a little fun to the ambassador's job, we have set up a competition for them to see who could get the most attendees here. The Ohio district was exempt from the competition because of their home field advantage, just like the Cincinnati Reds should be. Never mind. I'm from St. Louis. I'm sorry, it slipped out. At this time, I would ask President St. Ange to present the Ambassador Awards if he's... There he is.
For the highest percentage of club presidents-elect pre-registered, in this case 9%, we have a tie. The award goes to Michael Fisher of Indiana North and Steve Schooneman of Capital, Virginia. The next award is for the highest percentage of clubs pre-registered from a district. With 30%, the award goes to Clarence Gamble of Kentucky, West Virginia. And the third award is for the most people pre-registered from a district. The winner, with 75 attendees, is Janet Ord Graves of Michigan. Congratulations and thanks to all of our convention ambassadors.
Thank you. There is a script here, but I'm going off script, which will scare some of my friends to death. You know, I'm glad the resolution passed before I made this announcement. You know, this morning it was so ironic. We were discussing the digital world and the digital age and was Optimist, how were they going to fit into that? And right about that time, the National Weather Service put out an emergency warning on flash flood warning till about 3 or 4, and a flood warning, not flash, not watch, a warning until 11 o'clock at night. It's clear right now, but they're expecting another round between 6 and 11. Tom Jumer, who was not here, who has worked so hard, it breaks my heart if you only knew how hard he worked to get all this stuff donated. The reason he wasn't here is he headed to our location, which normally takes 15 minutes. It took him over an hour. One lane of the roads are closed. There's tree limbs down in the park where we're going. There are, other limbs hanging. So we made a decision to cancel the Chili Fest for the safety of everyone. We raised over $3,000 for the Cincinnati Public Schools, and we'll be presenting that. That money is all, every penny that we make is going to the Cincinnati schools. This project started several years ago where we tried to leave a legacy in each community we were in. Last year they did the Bratfest in Milwaukee. So the work on it was tremendous, and everything just about was donated. So we're hoping that good-hearted Optimists will leave their $10 there, and we can go ahead and donate it to the Cincinnati Public Schools. If anybody does want their refund, you can write the convention office in St. Louis, and they will gladly refund your money. Sorry for the bad news. It's been a great convention, and these people have worked so hard. I hate to leave it with that. I don't see the president, but. Mr. President. Let's see, I could read this. The information booth in the street-level lobby of the convention center, is this his part or mine? Will have recommendations for dinner should you be interested. Ambassadors and Wiles exit backstage. Oh.
And now, please welcome the host area chair for the 96th Annual Convention in Las Vegas, Charles Woodland.
Well, I'd like to invite all of you to attend next year's convention in Las Vegas. It doesn't require a lot of convincing people to come to Las Vegas. Nearly 40 million people visit the city each year. It's a unique place filled with glitter, excitement, world-class entertainment, and some of the most amazing hotels you've ever seen. The 96th Optimist International Convention will be held at Caesar Palace. It's a place you want to be next July. Here is a little sample of what is stored for you. So start making your plans now to attend next year's convention and get some of your friends and fellow club members to come along. I'll see all of you next year in the summer in Las Vegas.
The start of the 2013-14 year is less than 3 months away, and the international leadership team for next year is getting ready for their responsibilities to begin on October 1st. At this time, let's meet the 2013-2014 leaders, starting with the International Board of Directors. First, from Berkeley, Michigan, newly elected board member Mark Katz. From Valencia, California, newly elected board member Jim Oliver. From Windsor, Ontario, board member Marlene Phillips and Dwight. From Bellevue, Nebraska, board member Rick Quinlan and Steffi Swanson. From Davie, Florida, board member Mike Goldman. From Odessa, Texas, board member Paul Lucas.